Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be showing you this Mermaid Box Card. This is the first box card that I've ever made. I had no idea what I was doing. All I did was Google Mermaid Box Card and used one of the photos as inspiration. And this is how it turned out. This is going to be for my granddaughter. Happy birthday, Lyndon. So let's go ahead and get started. This is my final card here. I changed a few things from my original card. I just added some notes, like trim off this middle square here, and then all the blue pieces have patterns, and then this gray piece here is going to be my acetate. I am going to show you how to design this. I'm going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to click on Images. In the search bar, I'm going to type in Box Card, and then I'm going to scroll down. This is the card I'm going to use. I'm going to click on Insert Images. I'm just going to line that up in the corner of the grid and then drag it across to the 11.5 mark. Now I'm going to change the color of the box card. I'm going to hold down the Command key on my keyboard, come over to the Layers panel and select the pieces that I want to change. And then I'm going to come over to Line Type, click on the box. I'm going to change it to blue. I'm going to click Ungroup. Now I'm going to work with the gray pieces. It's easier for me if I isolate one piece and then duplicate as needed. I'm going to click on the group, click Contour. I'm going to hide the side piece, the middle piece. I'm going to X out. I'm going to change that piece to white. I'm going to right click, duplicate, drag this piece over here. I'm going to click on Shapes, click on Square, change the square to white. I'm going to drag the square over here and resize so that it has a border. That looks good. Right click, duplicate, and I'm going to drag this square over here. I'm going to add text to this piece right here. I'm going to rotate it all the way around. I'm going to click on text. I'm going to change the font to DJ Juicy. I'm going to change the style to writing. The text I'm entering is Hope Your Day is a Splash. Click on Alignment, click Center, and then I'm going to change the color to purple. I'm going to click on the text and scoot it over. Click on Ungroup. I'm going to select the top line, scoot it down. I'm going to select all the text, group that back up. I'm going to resize it. Then I'm going to drag it up. I'm going to select the text and the white piece. Then I'm going to rotate that piece. Now I can start adding in the images, but first I'm going to select all and scoot this down a little bit so that I have room up here. I'm going to click on Images. In the search bar, I'm going to type in sand. Scroll down. I'm going to click on Sandbar. Click on Insert Images. I'm just going to resize that a little bit for now. I'm going to click on Flip, Flip Horizontal. And then I'm going to use this score line right here as a guide to place my sandbar. I'm going to unlock the proportions, and then I'm just going to resize to how I want it. And then I'm just going to make sure that the sandbar fits in between the edge of my card and then this cut right here. I'm going to ungroup that. I need to make a duplicate of the lighter sand. And that will go on the bottom here. I'm going to search for palm tree. Scroll down. This is the one that I'm going to use. Click on that. Click on Insert Images. Click on Flip. Click on Flip Horizontal. Drag that up. Resize. I think it'll be fine there. In the Layers panel, I'm going to select the purple one and change that to a brown color. Okay, that's fine. Let me just scoot this over. I might resize that later, but for now it's fine. Click on Images, X out, and search for a sun. And the one that I'm using is all the way down here. It's going to be this one right here. Click on that, click on Insert Images, and then I'm going to delete the yellow, the orange, and I'm just going to use this brown one, and then I'm going to delete the black one as well. I'm going to change the color to this gold color, and then I'm going to click on Shapes, click on Circle. I'm going to change that color to the yellow, and then I'm going to resize that so that it fits in the center. Okay, that's good. So I'm going to select both of those, click Align, click Center, and I'm going to resize and then place that on my card. Click on Images and X out, and then search for a crab. They're so cute. Okay, I'm going to use this one right here. Click on that, click on Insert Images, and then I'll just resize that. My computer's like really slow right now. And we'll just fit that on the sand and rotate him. In the Layers panel, I'm going to go ahead and delete the piece that I'm not going to use. Click on Images, X out, search for beach, scroll down. I'm going to use this one. Click on Insert Images. In the Layers panel, I'm going to delete the pieces I'm not going to use. I'm not going to use the yellow or the lightest blue. Click on that, resize it a little bit, and then I'm going to drag that down. So I'm going to resize my beach to fit in between these two score lines. And then I'm going to unlock the proportions, and I'm going to just drag these down. Okay, so I'm going to lock that back up, and then I'm going to ungroup. I'm going to move the lighter blue down to the second tab. So I'm going to unlock that and then just make it a little bit shorter. Lock that back up. I'm going to click on Images again, X out, search for Mermaid, scroll down. This is the one that I'm going to use. Click on Insert Images, and then she'll go on this third tab. In the Layers panel, I'm going to delete the underwear, the belt, I'm not going to cut the seahorse. I'm going to click on that in the layers panel and then contour. And then I'm going to hide the seahorse, X out. In the layers panel, click on the second mermaid tail, click contour, and I'm going to hide the background piece of the seahorse, X out. This time I'm going to search for a seagull. Scroll down. This is the one that I'm going to use. Click on Insert Images. Click on Flip. Flip horizontal. And then I'm going to drag him. So he's going to go in between those two waters. And let me check the layers panel to see if there's anything I don't need. I don't need this red. I'm just going to scoot him out over here. I'm going to click on Images again. I'm going to work on the bottom portion of the card, which is the ocean. I'm going to click on Images again. And I'm going to X out, and I'm going to start out with the seaweed. Okay, I'm going to use this one, and this one. So I'm going to click on Insert Images, and for this seaweed, all I'm going to use are these first two pieces. So I'm going to delete this third one. So I'm going to click on Contour, and then I'm going to hide that, X out, and then the seaweed will go right here. This seaweed will go here, so I'm going to resize that. And I like this seaweed because it has the little water bubbles, so I thought that would be kind of cute. I'm just going to resize this. And then this seaweed here is going to go on the sentiment of the card. I'm just going to resize that and then rotate it. It's going to go right here. I might need to resize the text. Go on Images, X out, type in sea turtle. I don't remember what I originally typed in. And then I'll scroll down. Okay, this is the one right here. Click on that, click on Insert Images. And then I'm going to rotate. Okay, we'll try that. Click on Images, X out, search for fish, scroll down. It's this one right here. I'm going to change the color to gold. And then in the layers panel, I'm going to change the face of the fish to a lighter yellow. Okay, and then I'm going to resize. And then I'm going to click on Images again and then search for a shell. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. Click on Insert Images. I'm going to delete the light purple. I'm going to right click and duplicate. I need 2 of those. I'm going to set that one aside, and then I'm going to rotate this one, resize, and that one will go in the sand right here. And then I'm going to change that one to pink. And then I'm going to resize that. And then that one will go right here. We're almost done. I need to make the acetate window for the ocean scene, and then I'm going to duplicate some of these pieces for pattern pieces. So I'm going to click on the white, right click, duplicate. I'm going to change the color. I'll use this dark blue, and then I'm just going to resize that a little bit. I just want to make sure I have a border popping out. So I'm going to work on this one, right click, duplicate. I'm going to change that one to another blue. Do this one. I'll resize that and make sure that I have a border popping out. Right click, duplicate, and then I'll drag that one over here. And then I think on this one, I'm going to resize the text. Lastly, I'm going to work on the acetate square, and I'm going to click on Shapes, click on Square. I'm going to change the color to this blue right here. I'm going to drag the square over and cover the ocean scene, and then I'm going to unlock, resize. I'm going to right click, duplicate. That's going to be the acetate window, so I'm going to drag it down. And then I'm going to right click and duplicate again. And this time I'm going to place the square directly over the first square that I made, unlock the proportions, and then I'm going to resize that and create a border. And then I'm keeping in mind that the border is going to have foam squares on it, so I want it just a little bit thicker. Okay, I think that's going to be good. I'm going to select the back piece behind it together with the front piece. I'm going to click Align, click Center, and then I'm going to click Slice, and then I'm going to remove that square, and then I'm going to remove the second square. Now I have the frame. I'm just moving it around so that you can see that it's a frame. I think we have everything. That's it. This is the finished card. I hope you guys enjoyed that video. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.